Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is episode 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So last episode we were introduced to Jujutsu Tech, which is kind of this school where they're going. I don't have too much to say for the last episode. Got some great animation with that fight scene with Gojo, and I'm looking forward for them to show a bit more of the school and these other characters that are going to be introduced. They teased at the end. I believe her name's Nanami, so I'm excited to see her and what her powers are. So before we get into the episode, if you're interested, check out the Patreon. Over there you'll find a full-length timer-based reaction and early access to the next episode a week ahead. And yeah, let's just get into it. Also, I've been told by a friend that at the end of episode 3 going on, there's like some little shorts after the credits. Like little comedy bits, so I'll be sure to check those out. It's funny, she wanted to go to Tokyo, but the actual school's right out in the countryside. The animation in this is so good, even just like the background shots and the still shots are really nice.
俺そんな希望出してねえけど。そりゃ僕が勝手にカスタム頼んだんだもん。
He's got style. Can't have any of his students, you know, not looking good. What's wrong with him? Look at her. Ujusaki. And the fear attracts curses. Nobara. I got her name wrong. Nobara. Yeah, he needs to learn to control it. It's just a knife. Okay, so she's got something on her belt. You need a receipt. The "do you need a receipt" line makes you think there's like a human in there somewhere. Like it's someone who's been turned into a curse and there's still bits of humanity left. How crazy she is. A hammer and nail. And that's the first mid-card we've seen. This isn't her strong suit though, being there must be some curses that are like just blending in with humans walking around in everyday life. Just cut his hands off, yeah. No hesitation. But no hesitation isn't always the best. Oh, like a voodoo doll kind of thing.
聖母みたいに優しかった沙織ちゃん。
Kind of like an older sister.
沙織ちゃんを追い出した。
Okay. So
気持ち悪いったらありゃしない。
so she's still alive. She's just moved out.
聞いた。
だから言ったろ。
Cute as a doll, and then she uses dolls.
一人は危ないかが嫌で。
She's gonna be heartbroken when she sees the school.
こうするしかなかった。
I think the headmaster will like her because she's so motivated about not living in the countryside.
私お腹減ると機嫌悪いの知ってた。
不機嫌じゃない時あん
特急仮想音量各個名称にてその受体を非術師数名の目視で確認
Non-jujutsu users. Oh,
うち1名死亡
one died. Good cliffhanger. But I can't see any of the main three dying. So there must be something up there. I don't know how they'll resolve that or address that. Shopping. Loves the city life. And cafes. Juju stroll.
イタドリ、私はパーを出すぞ。
じゃんけんぽん。寿司か、銀座のいつもの。僕のフェイバリットは寿司号だが、初めてなら立派寿司だろうね。
おい、まだ行くとは。
新幹線に乗ってくるんだ。
うわっ。
運転した。回転寿司初めてなんだ。国道沿いの駐車場がバカでかい立派寿司まで。
Okay, so that was episode 3. I'm really liking this trio we've got going on here. Kind of on the surface level, it seems like it's just your regular shonen trio. You have the main character, hot-headed anime character, who's got a demon inside him, then the female character, and then the more edgy character. But there's a bit more depth here. Fushigara seems like, yeah, he's quite edgy, but he doesn't seem like he's someone who'd go to the dark side, or we haven't seen anything of his backstory, but you know, it doesn't seem like the classic all my clan's being wiped out and I'm out for revenge kind of thing. And then we're also introduced to Noburo, who I quite like. She's not really your you know, ditzy, airheaded romantic interest type. It doesn't even seem like there's much of a romantic thing being set up here with her, which I like. And like, you know, she has a personality. She's quite hot-tempered, and she's not like the easiest to get along with, it seems. I also like her character design quite well, because she has like shoulder pads in her costume, so it's quite boxy. So that kind of, you know, how character design is supposed to reflect the personality. I think it does it quite well. And I like that she's not super sexualized. Like, yeah, her body type is something obtainable. It's not like some animes where it's just ridiculous. She's still skinny, but it's not unobtainable. And you know, there's things like her skirt on her design. I noticed it's not like super short. It's basically like down to her knees. So it's not like super sexualized, which I like. And I like that it's not, she has a personality. It's not like she's just there for a romantic interest. And we've already seen that she has a backstory with this girl that she looked up to who was driven away from the countryside. So I wonder if they'll meet up in the city now. I wonder if they meet up in the city, will she be as she remembered her, or will it kind of be a disappointment, or is she actually here in the city? Or because the way it was set up, it seemed like she had died, but that doesn't seem to be the case. She was just driven out of the countryside. I like the show's kind of goofier moments as well, because it was actually goofier than I expected, because a lot of shonen, they do have some comedy, but there seems to be quite a lot in this, which is nice. So we saw when they were talking about Itadori, they're saying that he never had any hesitation when attacking the curses, but all of the curses we've seen so far, they're kind of grotesque monsters, and I do imagine at some point we'll see a more powerful curse that just can blend in with humans. It kind of reminds me of Mugen from Demon Slayer, the one that looks like Michael Jackson. Isn't it? Yeah, it's Mugen. So there could be more problems with that. And if you're not hesitating, sometimes you can rush into things too early. With Noburo, you know, she was really competent with her kind of fighting skills, but it was the more sensitive side when she was trying to calm down the kid that she was struggling with. So that's quite nice. It kind of breaks away from the typical shonen stereotypes, breaking down like the gender roles kind of. I also noticed in the flashback when she was a kid, she had black hair. And I know in anime, dyeing your hair is seen as like quite a big deal, and it kind of signifies kind of a character change. I wonder what kind of her cause was for dyeing her hair. If it is dyed, maybe it just naturally changed, but I don't know. And her power was a hammer and a nail, and I think using a hammer and how tough she is quite a good representation of her character. She's a very well designed and thought out character so far. We saw also Itadori was given this knife. I don't know if knives will become his weapon throughout the show, or if he'll develop his own style. And then at the end, we were teased that someone's going to die. I don't think any of the main three are going to die yet. It's way too early. So there must be something up there, like someone gets really badly injured, so they think they're dead, but they recover. They're on the brink of death, and someone has some kind of healing powers that they can bring them back from the brink. There must be something kind of along those lines, because it said it was it was first years that died in the middle of the first years. I think it said it was the first years. If it was the third years, then yeah, I could see maybe they kill off one of the characters just to show how strong this demon is. And it seems like quite a strong demon because non-jujutsu users could see it. Okay, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and a comment, or share this video with a friend if you know they like Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.